Hello!
Hi.
Hi, so welcome to 2026 from us all on the sofa.
This is
Carnation?
this is Carnation. Carnation is a lovely little cat, and well, we don't believe in killing Grinches on this sofa, so I'm afraid this is Sophie now.
So, Sophie is currently at Tabitha's and Snowdon. But we have a new permanent member of the team and the polycule. This is Poppy.
I'm Poppy.
So now we've got a permanent member, 3 permanent members. That means, and Carnation. That means that...
I was referring to Sophie.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
She's going to pretend that Sophie is somewhere else, but really, there's been quite a lot of snow here in Aberdeen, and when it melts, that's all I'm saying. We've got a shovel around the side of the flat.
No one is gonna get this other than us. But what it means is that there'll be 2. There'll be 2 of us. There will always be 2 of us here, so that we won't miss weeks off. Because if I'm ill, or Poppy's ill, or Sophie's ill, there'll be a couple of people here who can do stuff. So we'll always be around.
There's 3 of us now. So there's Heather, Poppy Bear, and Smudge the cat, who's just off camera at the moment.
Chilling.
Sophie was nasty to a Grinch. She's gone. She's not coming back.
No, she is. She is coming back. So we've also, our set is slightly redesigned and will be redesigned more as we go forward. Due to the, because the whole redesign malarkey, like my computer hasn't got any internet, or the computer I do the editing on hasn't got any internet access. So God knows when you'll be seeing this. Hopefully soon. Hopefully I'll just put it straight out. But
you said you've got a dingle.
I have a dongle, yes. I'm not entirely sure if it's the right dongle. It might.
Is it? So we don't know if it's the right dangle.
We don't know if it's the right dingle dangle.
No, we don't.
No. So we shall see. Maybe I'll get it all edited tonight and done.
Oh, you might. You know, if the dingle dangle's right, we might get it done tonight.
So
what?
And so we'll be aiming to get our videos. We will be doing our videos.
We will be doing our videos.
Definite video. We're filming them at 5 p.m. on a Sunday.
Which is exactly what it is now.
Yeah,
so we started early. That's commitment.
Yeah, and they'll be aiming to get out for 9 a.m. on Monday, which they should be. That should be good. That will give me enough time to.
That's your department.
Yeah.
Their department. If they're not out at that time, I don't want complaints from all you turfs and incels. Okay, it's not my fault. You've got nothing to wank over tomorrow night. It's Heather's.
So, what we're going to talk about this week?
I don't know because
you can't read it screen.
Even with my glasses on, it's hard work to read. Not the greatest autoprompter in the world.
No. So I said a year in review. So like it's traditional for New Year's stuff to be the year in review,
which is really useful for me. I mean, personally, I'm not a great traditionalist, and to be fair, I've never watched any of these, so I don't know what goes on in them.
Well, we started off the year. Well, we didn't start off the year. We really started. So Sophie and I started doing regular videos about June, and I just realised that this dress has a little dingle dangle of its own hanging out.
Dingle dangle.
I haven't taken off.
Well, it is a new dress.
It is a new
dress.
dress.
This is one of Heather's lovely new dresses. We went for a bit of a shopping binge.
Just a bit.
What was it? It was
£100 in Sainsbury's, but that was some food included.
I wasn't thinking about how much money we actually spent. I don't think people need to know how much money we spent. I was more thinking it was just after Christmas.
It was just after Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, so we went on a little shopping trip, and Heather has never experienced TK Maxx before, and now she has. And now she has an entire new wardrobe.
And now I have an entire new wardrobe.
Is one of those, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's from TK Maxx.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable.
It's very comfortable. It looks very good on you.
And your style is showing through on me. It's like
absolutely. Yours was brand new, and mine was from a charity shop. Second-hand online, second-hand online, second-hand online, second-hand online.
Vintage, yeah. Vintage.
Oh, the tie is genuine vintage. That's like
yeah.
That's old. That's older than we are old,
which is quite old.
It's 22.
Yes.
You have to be really old to even understand that joke.
Sorry.
So a year in review.
A year in review. Yeah. So we started off in June, and one of pretty much as soon as we started off doing stuff, we got harassed by a trans woman who is also transphobic, and she decided to do a reaction video to like mine and Sophie's first video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She wasn't very nice, so we had a bit of a running battle with her.
So you could say she's a reactionary character then.
She is a reactionary character, yeah.
Not a pro-actionary character. The
Definitely.
sort of person that hasn't ever had a single decent idea of their own in their life and is possibly deeply unhappy about that fact and decides to try and mock other people because really they have nothing of importance to bring to the world.
That would be the people, yeah. And thank you very much for doing that, for calling reaction videos out like that, considering I spoke to you yesterday about doing a reaction video. Smudge reacted to other cats' videos.
Yeah, I had to be Smudge's manager in this situation, and it's not happening, Hummon. It's not happening.
Not happening, Hummon.
No.
So that happened.
No limelight for other cats. No.
No.
Not at all.
No.
No.
Okay. No cats at all.
No other cats.
Even the white cat.
Oh, that white cat batting down the stairs. Smudge is a trained ninja now.
He is. That was a serious leg kick from Smudge.
Yeah.
We've got a camera that points down the stairwell because of the abuse and hatred aimed at Sophie and I, and probably Poppy now as well.
Yay! People that really have tiny penises are going to say nasty things about me on the internet. I'm really, really pleased.
And basically what I use this cam for is keeping an eye on Smudge when he comes and goes. And there was one day last week that he was followed up the stairs by one of the white cats from the neighbourhood, and he got to the top of the stairs. He turned around, he stalked it for a bit. The cat watched him, and he did a back leg kick and kicked him down 3 stairs, which you shouldn't laugh at. But they're cats. They can they land. They're very used to falling off of things and landing. And the white cat looked completely fine. He just ran down the stairs and ran off. But it was quite comical.
Smudge is currently on his cat tree, as I say, just off camera, burying his face into the backrest of the cat tree, going, "Oh, come off it, that's not the best thing I've ever done."
What's the best thing you've ever done then, Smudge?
Not telling you. What goes on outside stays on outside.
No humans were that.
No humans allowed. That's why I used the cat door to get up to shit, innit?
Then in August we released a little web application to allow you to email your MPs about stuff.
Oh, okay.
Trans-related stuff, mostly.
Hold on a minute. Old stuff is trans-related stuff because all human rights.
Human rights, yeah.
All rights are human rights, and trans people are humans. Or as Smudge would call us, humans.
Well, most of us are humans. I'm not human.
You're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm a lizard person.
That explains the tongue lashing I keep on getting from you. See?
So quick, it's faster than the frame rate of the video camera.
I don't like human beings. That's why I've got a lizard person. I mean, I'm a bear, so.
So we have a bear and a lizard person. So yeah.
And Smudge the cat and
Sophie the Grinch
is gone. I'm sorry. Just got to keep reminding you of
People will really think that she's not going to be around.
She's not.
Can I'll have some of my Taste the Difference chocolate that I bought yesterday.
Is
my Venezuelan Taste the Difference chocolate.
Oh, so political, topical.
Bit political.
Bit topical. Bit full on. Are you ready for this world? Are you? Are you ready for this?
So Sophie also did like a topless protest outside of Hollywood, which went quite well.
So that was a, that's because, yeah.
Well, that's because
apparently, if you've got boobs, you're a man. That was what it was about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Boobs mean you're a man.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Scottish government said.
And you've got a vagina as well. So does that make you a man?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, so boobs and vaginas make you a man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. Apparently, if you look at the comments below this video, no doubt there will be lots of people telling us that my autocue is just disappeared. They might be telling you that now it's happened and you've mentioned it because they're scrutinising every single millisecond of this video. Well, they do.
But just to find an insult, I mean,
it's ridiculous. The amount of effort transphobes go to like harass trans people when it's like, really, like literally get a job, because you seem to be.
Well, that is their job.
Huh?
That is their job.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Get money from Tufton Street or Russia or somewhere.
No, it's called the DHSS.
Oh, okay. Department for Homeland Security.
Yeah.
It's Department for Culture. Something.
Well, we don't know when in the world.
And Social Security.
Anyway, I mean, I suppose if they're in England or Scotland or Ireland, that's in Northern Ireland, or Wales. That's the other one, isn't it? That's the 4 bits.
Yeah. Don't forget Wales.
then that's probably universal credit. So uh, fair play for you spending your hard-earned money on an internet connection to wank off over trannies. I really think that's amazing. But back to the topic in hand was apparently this
A topless protest.
it was something to do with
So the Scottish government banned banned trans women from women-only toilets.
did they?
Yes.
But that's the Supreme Court judgment didn't say they could do that.
No, the Supreme Court judgment doesn't say that.
No. So the Supreme Court judgment, which is based on virtually nothing, from my understand, doesn't say that trans people aren't allowed into the toilet. That
I'm in transgender.
okay.
So they.
So the government broke the law, is what we're saying.
Potentially, yeah. They said they got legal advice, but we've never been able to find out a legal advice. So
Okay.
who knows?
So their legal advisors legally advised them
To break the Equality Act.
to break the law, and go against all the existing legislation, which for you lovely people watching, a legislation thing is a thing that the government does. And until the government does the legislation thingy,
It doesn't happen.
it doesn't happen, no.
Yeah. So
That's what they're supposedly paid to do. The thing is in the Parliament, which is the place where you don't find them at any other time than PMQs or FMQs. Rah rah rah, boo hey rah.
Actually, FMQs is a bit better, but
Is it? I've
smidgen better. Less.
I've not had the privilege of experiencing it. By privilege I mean pain, and by not had I mean never will have.
When my internet connection is working again, I will.
No, you
expose.
won't. You won't. You won't, or it won't just be Sophie that's not ever coming back because of a Grinch card. It will be you never coming back because of showing me something like that, and it's just going to be me and Smudge, and the Amazon delivery person will go, "You don't normally collect the cat food."
What else happened this year after that?
I'd read the screen, but
it's about to turn completely black. I could get a stand up and wiggle the mouse or something, but
there was.
I can more or less remember what I'd written, which was so after the topless protest, there was the other protest in which Sophie handled herself quite well.
The protest that was done by those people.
Yeah, the 199 days or whatever it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do know that she went to a protest. That she went there as an independent journalist.
Journalism.
That's the thing. Because we do have these things called journalists, and there is supposed to be something called the freedom of the press and everything else.
And she was asked to report.
Yeah, so
she spoke to her editor and suggested that they get out, and she's like, "Yep."
Yeah, and so I do know that she was harassed by the police and misgendered by the police
which incidentally is still illegal, for being somewhere that she was legally absolutely fine to be, to report on something that was a public event.
And she was not. She never said anything to the protesters. I
No,
don't think.
but they did say quite a lot of stuff back.
Yeah.
Really, really, really intelligent things like like that.
And in that voice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I doubt whether they've got many better voices. And there was one particular person, I did see footage that this one particular person was getting increasingly more and more and more upset that the police wouldn't just remove Sophie from the area, because apparently these people don't like you knowing what they're doing. So that's interesting, isn't it? They want to do protesty rallying type things, but they don't want you to talk about it.
They don't want what they say to be public knowledge.
Okay, so then why hold it in a public place?
Because it's intimidation. It's about intimidating trans people.
Oh, okay.
Much like what transphobes will want in general. I mean, they don't really care about anything else.
Well, they're not doing a very good job, are they?
No, they somehow think that like harassing us is going to make us disappear.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
It really isn't.
No, it's not.
It's just so isn't. And I mean, I'm not feeling in the slightest harassed by that or just about anything else that they've done.
No.
It's
Try
funny that,
harder.
Or
Or just don't.
get a life.
Or get a life.
You know, find something useful to do with your time. Sort of look inside yourself and realize maybe that hollow pit of hatred only gets deeper, and that it's possible to change and it's possible to become a decent human being, and do good for the world, as opposed to hanging around with a bunch of like-minded people who don't like you and you don't like them, because we all know you don't actually like each other.
Yeah, hate each other.
They get into arguments, don't they, in Brighton?
Yeah, they had some conference and they ended up in a fist fight between them.
Something like that, yeah. It's again, like, I didn't really pay that much attention, other than it was quite funny that it's clear that you don't like each other.
I don't think it's worth paying much attention to them, honestly. I mean, they don't say anything interesting. They're not even like, they claim to be the majority of people in the country, but they're like such a small minority of people.
I was just thinking here. So I want you to be aware. This is a biological walnut. Okay.
Okay.
It's not pretending to be a walnut because it's biological.
Okay. Where's
Just
this going?
like an awful lot of washing detergent.
Most Western detergent is biological washing detergent, I think. Not just an awful lot of it.
You do get biological, non-biological. You get stuff that's better for colours, stuff that's better for whites, stain remover. It doesn't remove shit stains, so otherwise, you know, we'd be out there with water cannons hosing down the streets, and the turfs would just be gone.
Turf be gone.
I heard from a certain person, at least. I'm pretty sure that they don't remove carbonara ship stains anyway.
Well, I was going to say our next point is that even though it's now, well, today's the 5th. This will actually no, today's the 4th according to the big screen in front of me, but this will be going out on the 5th, and the day after that is 12th night, and so we've removed our Christmas tree already. But we haven't
a Christmas decoration.
But that isn't a Christmas decoration.
I actually have more, but for the purposes of
More than he ever had. You've twice as many as he ever had.
Who's he? I only need one. I use it as a fidget toy.
As long as you don't put it in your mouth. Well, someone's going to have a good night tonight.
I'm sure it's always a good night in. Oh, you're not in San Francisco anymore. You've gone to somewhere a little bit.
Texas somewhere, I think.
Oh wow.
Anyway, the last thing was I was going to announce the winner of the competition from last week. Not last week, but last time we did a video.
Mm-hmm.
And I've alerted the winner, and we're in communication, but I can't remember their name. And the screen's gone blank, but you know who you are, so congratulations. You wrote an amazing comment. So what I mean, I joked last time that, you know, the comment would, the one that I would choose would be just randomly chosen, but I actually did go and read all the comments that were made. And there was a comment made by somebody who was complaining about us calling surgery on intersex people as mutilation, and they said, "Oh, it's all about peeing," and then
about what?
Peeing, being able to pee properly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And so I looked at it and I'm like, I can't actually reply to this because I don't know enough. But the winner of the competition replied and gave a really detailed response about how it isn't about peeing. It is mutilation. It is for
it's
cosmetic reasons. And it was really well. I don't know if they're intersex or not, but it was definitely written from a point of view of somebody who knows what they're talking about, and it's exactly what I wanted. What I want to see in comments on the videos. It's like, yeah, we joke about TERFs commenting and incels commenting and stuff, but the really good comments are the ones that are like, you know something and you're helping the community. You're helping helping people.
That's really all the jokes about handshaking to our videos. Realistically speaking, I do feel that actually we will help the community, and actually, you know, one of them might get a life through what we do. So, but what's most important is to tackle issues, but try and do it in not in drudgery, but in like positivity, because there is a lot to be positive about, and we have to remember that and stay focused, that even when we're dealing with really horrible stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost and just see the negatives.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of positives to be taken from the world.
Yeah.
A lot of good people, a lot of good trans people trying to do their best.
Yeah,
just trying to help people.
I mean, and so I mean, this is the power that you have on the internet, whether you're posting something on somewhere like Blue Sky or you're responding to a YouTube comment or making one, you know, you actually have the power of positive thought if you choose to have it. And you actually do have the power to help shape, just even in just a little tiny way, which is better than no way at all, people's days and people's lives. And this is something to sort of keep in your heart the whole time, because actually, if you think that they're all out to get you, then it doesn't matter whether they are or not. Whereas if you sit there and you actually take a good look at your world and go, well, you know what? They're not all after me. And a lot of them are just really foul people. And I don't really need to feed the foul people. I need to look after the people the foul people are attacking.
It can be hard to do that.
It can be very hard to do that. But what you really understand about like these foul people or these self-proclaimed incels and self-proclaimed TERFs and self-proclaimed everybody is that they thrive and they feed on attention. So, basically, if you amplify something that they do, they get a hit off of that. It's literally it's like it's just like a drug hit. It's something that they are hooked on. And don't feed the monsters. Take the monsters, what they're saying and what they're doing. Take that and find a positive energy in you to turn things around for you and for everybody else that needs the positive energy. Because the more you feed the monsters, the more you interact with the monsters, the more you share what the monsters are saying and doing, the more you
Create a culture of fear.
well, you are actively infecting the world around you. You talk about things going viral. Don't spread the virus. This is what we're really saying.
Yeah, that's why we're not mentioning names anymore.
Absolutely. Why?
Why give them a platform? Why share our platform with them?
Exactly. If they want to say horrible things, let them say horrible things. You can't stop people saying horrible things. It doesn't work. But what you can do is you can find positive things to do in a response, and it's a much healthier thing than getting caught up in all the he said she said bullshit. We're not 5-year-olds. We are not in the school playground. Playground. Either works, actually.
Most of us aren't 5-year-olds. Some trans people are 5-year-olds.
There are 5-year-old trans people, yes.
Yeah.
But
they're probably not watching this video.
they're probably not watching this video, or at least not actively, and I don't know that they can post on Blue Sky. Or
legally, no, they can't because you have to be 13. But
I'm not sure that the average 5-year-old is actually also up to more than playing computer games or board games. Those things still exist, although they are called board games for a reason.
I know they exist, and I like board games. Thank you very much.
I know you do, and I love you anyway. But yeah, I mean, in general, I mean, shoe sizes, right? Everyone's got a shoe size, and you can always tell when somebody is acting like it. So don't be your shoe size is the thing here. Try and spread a little bit of positivity, a little bit of love try and put the truth out there, you know. Don't feed the parasites.
Just be kind to each other.
Really.
Yeah, respect each other.
Yeah. Have each other's backs as well. There is no reason to do things like play I'm more trans than you. You have to be like this to be trans. I mean, there are certain people who act like that. They've
Oh yeah, I know people who are like, oh, non-binary people don't exist. Like, what? How
Yes.
do you know? Because you're
Well-
not.
Well, yeah, actually, you know, in a way, we're all a little non-binary because binary is what computers run on. And last time I looked, most people are human beings. So, you know, there are lots of people who get the wrong idea, and the wrong idea is to think that you can just change your physical appearance and you suddenly become something else, and it's not true. And, you know, the physical is very important to us, but actually we are our minds, and that is why we're in this situation in the first place, because we are our minds. We are not what's in our pants. And yeah, picking holes in other people it's never validation. At least it's never for very long, and it's never a fulfilling of validation. It's just an empty. It's a very very brief patch for an empty hole, and you know the patch doesn't last very long. It's like putting wallpaper over a cracked wall. It doesn't matter how many layers of wallpaper you put on the cracked wall, it's still going to break and crumble and fall over. And so playing I'm a better trans, or I'm a better human being, or anything else like that, well, what you really are doing is saying I'm a fucking asshole. It's important to have your communities back, and it's important to see that the whole reason that we're in this situation in the first place is because people keep on trying to clamp down on diversity because they're afraid of it. And if you say I'm a better trans person, then you're afraid of other people's diversity. You're afraid of your sisters and your brothers, and that means that you're afraid of yourself.
Siblings.
Yeah, those as well. My apologies. Siblings are wonderful. I should know better than that, really, shouldn't I? Being gender fluid. Oops. Yeah, I'm old.
No, I mean that actually is a really good. That's a really good example, because it's like I did mention the Grinch card and the Grinch debacle, and it's very easy to say something that's wrong. It's all about intent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so to say something that's wrong doesn't mean you need to get. It means you should get called out on it, absolutely. But
Yes.
it doesn't mean that you've committed a cardinal sin and you're.
And there are ways of calling people out, and actually getting your facts straight first is very important before you bring things to a wider audience. At least thinking you have your facts straight, with a cool head, because yeah, it's we all do things like I just did, which are accidents because they're a way of thinking that you know,
we've been forced into that
yes.
model of thinking for all of our lives,
Yes.
most of our lives, and it's difficult
Yes.
to break out of that thinking. at
Yes.
times.
And yeah, especially if you know it's easy to make a mistake like that, sort of just out of the viewpoint that I care about all people, as it is to do it malevolently. So I mean, it's very important to always think about the context in which somebody's saying something, rather than just jump on them for being. I don't know what the term for politically incorrect is. I think that's a very 90s phrase.
It is a very 90s phrase.
Yes.
You're showing our age.
I'm 50.
Thanks.
That's our age.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, you're a month younger than me. Get over it.
I'm a spring chicken. Don't know which spring though.
Or where in the world that spring is currently happening.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Australian spring.
Australian spring of them. Is it particularly good down there? I didn't think it was. I thought they were rescinding kids' rights to even look at the internet down there. I might be wrong on that, but I swear I saw a headline somewhere intimating that, which is obviously really good for freedom of speech, freedom of expression, the freedom to find out information, genuine information, as well as false information. I mean, again, information, what's important about information is you learn as much as you can and analyse all the information you're given.
Well, the problem is that people don't do the analysing, and the idea is like, oh, rather than teach people how to do the analysing, rather than teach people media literacy, rather than do anything like that, let's just ban them from looking at things that are hateful. Because they're not going to like experience that hateful content in the playground, and it's not going to sort of make it desirable for them.
So yeah, I guess you're right, because
I know
no kids. Oh, absolutely. She knows she's right. Yes, I've got no shoes on. I'm in touch with mother laminate floor.
I've got no shoes on either. Yeah.
At least you had the dignity to wear ties.
That's a free £5. That's a free £5 gift. I'll tell you later. Don't worry. It's not something I'm going to.
If that's £4 in weight, that's one hell of a gift of ties.
Those who know, and I'll tell you about it later.
Those who know, and if you know, you know. And if you think you know but don't actually know, you don't know shit! Sorry, composure. What we were talking about, other than my glorious feet. Size 8, by the way, just in case you're interested. Oh, death stares.
No. So that's what the £5 reference is for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone offered me £5 to take a photo of my feet, and I was like, okay, and so I did. And they sent me the £5. I'm like, okay.
Happy days.
Yeah. Got me a pint, I think. I can't even remember what I bought with it. I bought something
must have
like
been quite a while ago then.
Yeah. It was 4 or 5 years ago, something like that.
Oh yeah, it would have just about been enough for a pint back then.
Anyway, cost of living.
Cost of living, yeah, it's terrible. Sorry, I don't know where I was going there, but you know, having just been sober for a year, I don't really know the price of any alcohol. Don't applaud the misery. But no, seriously, 1 year sober. Lots of prescription drugs, but 1 year sober.
Well, I think lots of prescription drugs covers like everybody who watches this channel.
I don't know. I think some of them need more prescription drugs, but let's focus on the good souls out there who've got their prescription drugs.
I need to pick mine up actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some more prescription drugs that I need to pick up.
Never run out of titty skittles. That's all I can say.
Oh no, antidepressants.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Venlafaxine.
Venlafaxine for the win.
It's a very, very good antidepressant.
It is.
It's a shiny antidepressant.
Venlafaxine.
Yes.
Not easy to come off of, apparently.
No, I have come off of it,
Mm.
and then I've been back on it, and I'm still back on it. I mean, it's important that you don't see it as something that you actually have to come off of. There are lots and lots of reasons for the need for antidepressants, and that's right down to just pure and simple chemical imbalances in your brain. It's mental health is a very complex thing, and it's you don't necessarily. It doesn't necessarily mean you're fixed just because you can make do without antidepressants for a certain amount of time. I mean, when I did actually come off my antidepressants is because I was being messed around by my GP surgery so much that I couldn't actually. I couldn't. Every single time I had to put in a repeat prescription, my GP surgery completely cocked it up, and it was getting so taxing on me that I just stopped taking my antidepressants because it was less stressful than dealing with the doctors. But then I had a really, really good doctor after one of my suicide attempts, and my you better put a trigger warning on this video. And they actually basically saw me very regularly and helped me get the dose right as well, because dosage can make a huge difference from not enough to too much. It's a very tricky thing.
They're fine balancing act.
A very fine balancing act. And whilst we find venlafaxine brilliant and it's fantastic, I found it was the only one that I've been put on after 3 years of dealing with adult mental health services, that has actually worked for me, and especially for anxiety. Some people can't get on with it, and the reason there are so many different antidepressants is
because people get on with some and not others.
Yeah, and that's all to do with, again, we're back to brain chemistry. So, the notion that it's all in your head, well, where else do you keep your brain would be the first thing to say that. It's all in my head? No shit, Sherlock. That's where my brain is kept. I'm not an incel, it's not kept down here. So, yeah, everything is in your head. And your head is an amazingly complex, I think it's a biological computer. So it's allowed in the toilet that the TERFs think it can go in, because it's a biological computer. Oh, wait a minute, I've just knocked their argument out there. Oh, no, science doesn't exist. Sorry, just to make them feel better. Otherwise, they'll be getting this video taken down for some reason, because they like doing that. It gives them a little hard on. Their angry thumb gets angrier. What was I saying?
And that's another reason we won't be mentioning names. What were you saying? You were saying just the brain chemistry and
brain chemistry it's a wonderfully complex thing, and no two human beings are the same, and so that's why there are so many different. Just like literally your day to day, your diet can make a huge difference in your mental health because it has things that affect your brain chemistry. So, it's thinking, well, I should be better now. I should be able to come off my antidepressants. It's a bit like saying, well, I'm better now. I don't need to eat fruit and vegetables no more. It doesn't work.
Or walking with a stick and going, well, I can walk perfectly fine with this stick, so maybe I don't need the stick.
I wonder who's done that. I'm actually really, really proud of Heather for actually, in the first place, admitting that she needs the stick to walk. And I'm also really proud of you, as a fellow disabled person who actually now needs to use a wheelchair for anything more than being around the house. I'm very proud of you for actually ordering in your first crutch to try out instead of the stick, because it is a big deal, and I remember when I first started walking with a crutch.
Really, that long ago?
yeah. Oh, it's this big. When I first started walking with a crutch, everybody was like, "Oh, have you had an accident? Have you had an accident?" I was like, "Yeah, 4 years ago."
Yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
I'm as okay as I was yesterday. In fact, I'm more okay because I've got something to help me walk.
Yeah, because I'm not walking into walls and."
And actually, I ended up working on 2 crutches, and then eventually, about a year ago, I started using a wheelchair. And the same people that see me walking on 2 crutches, really slowly and struggling, and being, clearly out of it with pain and everything else, were then like, "Oh, what's wrong? You saw me on the 2 crutches, right? You saw me on the 1 crutch, right? This is a logical progression because some things you don't get better from. What doesn't kill you doesn't always make you stronger, and spinal damage doesn't go away, so be careful with your back." But yeah, I mean, interestingly enough, another part of my ability to recover from to be a year sober is because the GP that helped me with all my prescriptions and everything actually prescribed me decent painkillers, and for the first time in years, I actually started having pain-free times. So that's another thing that people shouldn't feel guilty about or think that they should do without, which is another very common misnomer, which is the whole grin and bear it. I is British or wherever you're from, it doesn't matter, just replace the name of the country with your country. I should be able to manage without this. Well, no, you shouldn't. Pain is pain, and there is no reason to be in pain if there is a way not to be in pain. Because again, certain types of pain are incapacitating and they just don't go away. We're not talking about stubbing your toe or waking up with a mild headache. We're talking about long-term serious problems that many people have. And Sophie did have until she dissed a Grinch. Sophie does have, sorry. That actually, it's okay to take pain meds if you're in pain.
It's also okay not to take them if you're not in pain, and you don't need them. I mean, no. So this is the story I wanted to say, which is that when I had bottom surgery, they offered me morphine, and I never needed it. And people are like, "Oh, you never needed that. Oh, that's really good." It's like, well, not really. I just didn't need it. I also I didn't need it, so I didn't take any. I've had sinusitis, like Sophie's had sinusitis, where I've literally been unable to walk. I've been throwing up, um, in tears, and I was in infinitely more pain then than I was after surgery, and that's just the way it was.
Yeah.
It's like then I needed pain meds. At surgery, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things again with pain meds is different pain meds work in different ways. Um, um, I am yet to be blessed with being able to have bottom surgery, blessed, cursed, whichever way you want to look at it. But I have had morphine. I had it when I completely dislocated my left elbow, um, way back before coming out and everything like that. And I had morphine, and it barely made a dent in the pain. It's not a particularly brilliant. I don't respond to opiates very well, and some people do. Again, it's down to chemistry. And there are a wide array of painkillers for that reason. I mean, I'm on gabapentin, which is actually it's yeah, it's basically even on prescription. It's controlled, but that's the first thing that I've ever had that has actually stopped, well, limited my back pain. I mean, you see me still in absolutely ferocious pain, on a daily basis, because I also have bits of my body that just pop out of place and don't go back in. It's great. I wouldn't recommend it. But these are all like real world issues that affect everybody. Because the truth is, there is one thing that's going to happen to everybody, every single one of you out there, whether you're here to slag us off or whether you're here to learn and enjoy our company and like what we have to say, or you will become disabled at some point. The only way that doesn't happen is a very nasty accident with an instant death. But everybody at some point in their life will be and will become disabled, even if it's for a short time when you're younger, or from birth, or
a short time when you're older.
A short time when you're older. Yeah, I mean, for me, the main problem I had was I lifted a box for somebody one day and turned around, and that was it. In a former incarnation, I worked in a bar and I could actually lift full barrels of beer. It's not like the weight of the box was the issue. It was literally just a slight mishap one day, moving in slightly the wrong way, and that destroyed the disc at the base of my spine, which is slowly deteriorated over time, so that now without painkillers, I'm in permanent chronic pain. And it also means that the nerve damage prevents me from walking properly. And that happened when I was about 43. So I've been getting gradually worse for the last 7 years. So it's also, it's important to, when you see disabled people, to sit there and go, well, just because I see somebody walking one day doesn't mean to say they're capable of walking another day. And there's all this talk about people faking illnesses to get benefits, which is ridiculous, because it's an exceptionally degrading process to actually get the benefits you need, and an exceptionally difficult process to get the benefits you need when you become disabled and unable to work. So it's important that, again, you don't judge, that you show kindness in these situations, and that actually you think of people, and in a way that's always helpful, not dismiss other people's needs and problems and life and troubles because it's easier to dismiss them than it is to take them seriously. which is actually the reason for an awful lot of people's choice of hatred over kindness. Is it's easier to dismiss things than it is to accept them and learn and grow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And I think that's an hour. So I think
Ooh.
we should let people go now. If
Okay.
there's anybody still here,
Yeah.
hello. Like, subscribe, share, whatever, all that kind of rubbish.
I'm sure links will be put in places. Technical stuff.
Yeah,
Not
technical stuff will
person.
happen. Technical stuff will happen. Although very little editing, because reasons.
Yeah. So it's possible that next time this technical wizard will have found a way to reanimate Sophie. Sophie's Grinch-beaten corpse. Because Carnation misses Sophie.
Oh, poor Carnation.
Poor Carnation.
Okay, well, see you all next time. Next week, in fact, because we will be doing this every week. We will.
That's absolutely the plan. So, snow hasn't stopped us.
Snow hasn't stopped us.
Turfs and incels haven't stopped us.
Nope. Being quarter blind hasn't stopped me.
Yeah, that's your new disabled, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's my new issue. Yeah,
Yes.
if I look like this, so if I cover this eye up, I can't see past about there. Whereas if I do it on this eye, I can see all the way over here. So there's a chunk of field of vision that I've lost.
And
in the
so
left eye.
yeah, we're very, very grateful to Boots Opticians in Aberdeen for
Identifying the UV emitters.
identifying the whole condition
Yeah.
and being so on the ball, really.
Yeah. And spending 2 hours with me.
Yeah, we thought it was the longest eye exam ever, and that's because it was really. But once you're sorted out and the condition has cleared up enough, then you will be getting new glasses.
I will be getting new glasses, yes.
Which will be brilliant because she'll stop doing this and doing this, and then going, oh, but these are my distance glasses. She's getting varifocals whether she fucking wants them or not, right?
Yeah. Yes.
No more 2 glasses, Herbert. We're gonna call you varifocals from now on.
Yeah. I'll be getting varifocals.
Yes. Like mine, which are also I got these from Boots as well, but they're different Boots. These are Boots in Cambridge because I am now moving up to Aberdeen from living in Cambridge.
Which is why you'll be a permanent member.
Yeah.
Anyway, love to you all.
Tessie, bye.
Look after yourselves, and we'll see you next week.